Hello, I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Art Connoisseur. Who am I speaking to? Is my refrigerator running? Yeah, he's doing laps right now. Bye. Hello! I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Art Connoisseur. We got one new piece up today. We got the Vincent Van Gogh sunflowers. I brought back last supper. Beautiful piece. You got squigs squeaking. I can't control my hands as you get down. Stop. I can't. No! Squigs is. Don't you start. Squigs is right here. And then we got this train piece. Look at that. Not a painting, it's a photograph on a canvas, printed out and stretched. Beautiful piece, though. It was only $4. I was like, damn, I have to get it. Mr. Christopher has a rule. If it's under $20 and it's too nice, I kind of have to grab it, especially if I have the money on me. But that's the art rule. And I sometimes I find pieces that are just absolutely beautiful, but they're like $75, and I can't even. I'm like, you're not wrong. That's worth $75. But Mr. Christopher ain't paying that. I have to get gas and other things that are more important than paintings. I'm getting quite the collection going on. I have like a big stack of paintings now. I think I might sign them one day and then sell them as Mr. Christopher's World Art. I bring value to the pieces. Maybe I don't. I do. I bring value to the pieces. Okay, let's get to going. It's a normal episode. We're just getting into the art stuff. Let's get right into it. 6 pieces. Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to tell you how much they cost. I'm going to tell you how I feel about them. Let's get into it. We are starting right here, folks. We have the weeping couple after terrible sex. I assume. I am sorry about the picture that was taken. Clearly, this person doesn't understand shadows and how they work and lighting. But that's okay. That's okay. But what they do understand is this piece is art. Is it good? I don't know. Mr. Christopher will tell you. Is it worth the money it's being sold for? I don't know. Mr. Christopher will tell you. Mr. Christopher, please, sir, please take it away. Weeping couple after terrible intercourse. It happens. I mean, she's clearly consoling him after an absolutely terrible performance. He's clearly just beaten down. He might have erectile dysfunction. I mean, he just clearly is just beating himself up over it, and she's consoling him about it, and that's nice of her. That's nice of her, because you know what? She could just leave. She could just leave, and maybe she won't. Maybe she won't. Maybe it's their first time, and she's embarrassed for him, and she's just keeping it together, which, you know what? Again, good for her. Is this piece art? Yeah, this is actually a nice piece. $100 for it, and honestly, I think it's worth that. It's got meaning to it. It's got depth to it. Maybe I'm wrong about what it conceals, but it doesn't feel wrong. When I might change the name from weeping couple after terrible intercourse to erectile dysfunction. That might be a good name for it too. But that's 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 what I see. What do you see? What do you see? Ask yourself that question. Look in the mirror, ask yourself, and figure it out. Would you buy it for $100? If throwing ethics out the window here, I just have the money to throw around. Yes, I would buy it, and I'd hang it in my bathroom, I think. Or if I had like a big house with a guest bedroom that, it's like the guests sleep over. When guests sleep over, they sleep in this bedroom. I'd put it in there because that'd be funny. And I'd be like, that's called erectile dysfunction. We don't have intercourse in my house when we stay over. You're welcome for even letting you stay here. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting to have intercourse in my guest room. Don't. This picture is watching you. You will suffer from erectile dysfunction. But anyway, on to the next. Next, we're going here, Mr. Christopher, with I'm calling Lady with Pets. Elegant Lady with Pets. Elegant 1800s Lady with Pets. Beautiful frame. Mr. Christopher, how much does this cost? How do you feel about it? Please, sir, please, take it away. $65 for Elegant Lady with Pets. Elegant 1800s Lady with Pets. $65. The frame alone It's worth it. It's a good piece of it's a painting. It's a nice painting. It may be a painting that a person did of a family member back in the day. It's got age to it. It's got elegance to it. I wouldn't buy it. I don't need it. I think this is going to sound a little interesting. This is how I feel about it. I think if I had like a horse stable, maybe I'd get it and I'd throw it in the horse stable because it has some horse stableness to it. I know she's holding cats, but I think cats and horses get along. And I could be wrong about that. And I think a girl of her caliber might leave her home to go tend to the horses. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. $65. I'm not buying it. I think it would be weird for me to specifically buy it. The frame is worth the price. The elegance of it, it's worth 65. That's all I got to say about that one. Let's go to the next. Next, we're going to go here. A lot of times these paintings are not named, but this one was named. This one's being sold as Death Eater Lover. I don't know if I love the name. I don't know if I love the painting. Mr. Christopher, how do you feel about it? How much does it cost? Would you buy it? Please, sir. Take it away. I will, Larry. Thank you. Death Eater Lover. It should be called Zombie Trash. It should be called Zombie Trash. I like the color green. It's $10, which let's mark it down to $5, maybe even just $1. $2, like a solid $2 bill. You win, I win. You get a $2 bill. That's cool. That's art in itself. And then I get that pile of trash that I'm probably gonna burn. It reminds me of garbage. It reminds me of Oscar the Grouch. If it was being billed as abstract Oscar the Grouch at the dump, I think now we're talking. But it's not. It's being billed as Death Eater Lover. I ain't about it. I don't like it at all, to be honest. It deserves to be in the trash being eaten by a raccoon. Which a raccoon would need it because it's not edible and raccoons are not stupid. So, you know what? Burn it. Let's keep it rolling here. Let's get something better. Or let's get something worse. I don't know. Let's see what's next. What's next? I don't know. Let's just dive in. Let's go. We're diving right into this one. A Norman Rockwell. I don't know if it's an original or a print or what it is, but it's a Norman Rockwell nonetheless, who is a famous painter, a very famous known painter. This is being sold on Facebook Marketplace. I think this would be a solid buy only because of who painted it. But Mr. Christopher, how do you feel about it? What's it called? How much does it cost? Please, sir. Please. Take it away again. I will, Larry. Norman Rockwell. As I said, I don't know if this is his actual painting by him, or I'm assuming it may be a print. But still, it's cool to have a Norman Rockwell. This is called a Norman Rockwell. Learn to speak. Learn to speak better. This is called The Runaway, and it's a little boy sitting at a little ice cream bar or a breakfast diner or something with a cop. And it's a little propaganda too. Propaganda because we all know that cops will probably have that kid on the ground crying. You know, that's probably not true either. Cops are good people, right? Mr. Christopher isn't a fan, but that's just Mr. Christopher. I want to be. But every time I meet one, I'm like, why would I like a authoritarian piece of crap like you? You know, it's tough. So propaganda, but Norman Rockwell was propaganda, and I believe a big psyop. It's a nice piece to get because I know who Norman Rockwell is, and it's $40. And for $40, it's actually not that bad. And it doesn't matter that I know who Norman Rockwell is. I'm just saying Norman Rockwell is quite a known painter. And to have a Norman Rockwell going forward into time to hand down to your great-great-great-great-grandchildren is like giving them a $2 bill. Or it's like giving them a Van Gogh or a Monet. It's equal up there. Or what's that guy? Andy Warhol. It's like giving them something like that. You know, it's a valuable piece of sorts. You know, it's worth 40 right now in 2026. And in 3026, it may be worth 400, you know, for the era it comes from and everything it entails. You know, there's so much to an old piece like that. But that's just $40 Norman Rockwell. I'm considering getting it because of what it is, but I'm probably not gonna. $40. Does Mr. Christopher want to spend $40 right now? No. Maybe next week it will still be there and I'll want to spend $40, but that's just, who knows? Who knows? Norman Rockwell, give it a shot. It's not a bad piece. It's not a terrible piece. There's a lot to it. On to the next. And next we're going here to the beautiful naked back of a female. You gotta love it. Mr. Christopher loves the naked back of a female. You know this, and he knows this, and Larry knows this, and I'm gonna let him take it away. Mr. Christopher, please, how much does it cost? How do you feel about it? Please try to keep it together, sir. We know how you can get. Take it away! You know how I can get. What are you talking about, Larry? I am a cordial, respectable man. The back of a naked woman, $50 for that piece. I think it's a beautiful piece. I love the back of a naked woman. I love the body and the beauty and the art of a naked woman. I do have some advice for you. $50 for that piece. Decent frame, nice piece. It's a real painting, oil painting. $50 is worth it. I'd also buy it for $30. But got some advice for you, man to man. If you're ever buying yourself a beautiful painting of a naked woman, make sure if you have a woman in your life who you say you love, make sure it looks like her. Unless she's with you and she appreciates what the art is there for herself as well, try to make sure that the art of said naked woman looks like the naked woman immediately in your life, because we all get insecure, and she doesn't need to be living the rest of her relationship with thinking to herself, why does he want that woman and not me? You know, how would you feel if she got herself a beautiful naked man to put on the wall that looked nothing like you? You know what I'm saying? So think before you buy. On to the last piece. And for the last piece, we're going here to what I'm calling the eye of the canoe. I'm also calling it ripped blue jeans. I'm also calling it serenity. But, Mr. Christopher, how much does this cost? What do you feel about it? Please, sir, please take it away. $40 for the eye of the canoe, or ripped blue jeans. I like the eye of the canoe because it looks like an eye in the river, but it's a canoe, and it's a real painting, by the way. That's oil painting again. It's a beautiful piece for what it is. I mean, you got to appreciate the art of hand things. You know what I'm saying? I also like ripped blue jeans because it's not jeans, but it looks like the color of blue jeans with a small tear in it, but the tear is a canoe on a river. I mean, and serenity, peace and serenity, because that guy's in the middle of a lake or a river canoeing alone. I mean, clearly there's some peacefulness there. But $40 for that piece. I think it's a lovely piece. It's nice. 40. I wouldn't buy it because it doesn't say me to me, but I like it. And if I saw it at the Savers for $5, I might consider it. I don't know. Maybe the blue isn't my blue. I don't really love that blue. It is nice. I would recommend it to people. I mean, if it was on a museum wall and it was called Ripped Blue Jeans or even The Eye of the Canoe, I would be like, this is a very nice piece for this museum. But it's not. It's on Facebook Marketplace for $40. So go find it, put it on your wall, call it a museum piece, and see what people think about it. But with all that said, that's the end of Art Connoisseur with me, Mr. Christopher. I'm Mr. Christopher. I hope you enjoyed. Ring, ring, ring! Hello? Yeah, it is the end. No, I don't want to hang out. I'm going to go chill alone. I want to be serene and have some peace and serenity to myself. Is that okay with you? No, it's not okay with you. Well, then maybe don't call me. Well, then maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore. Well, then... People, am I right? All right, well, that's the end of Our Connoisseur with me. Mr. Christopher, I'm Mr. Christopher. That's Mr. Squiggs over the hands. Mr. Squiggs over there. Bye! Mr. Christopher, you crazy.